Welcome back to Clean Technologies, where we do daily technology reviews. Today we will be reviewing the Clean Phone. We'll be talking about exactly what the Clean Phone is, some pros and cons to it, as well as a recent announcement that Clean Phone just announced. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Clean Phone is extremely self-explanatory. If you have ever been worried about what your kids or family members are searching on their phone outside of the home or within the home, Clean Phone is definitely a product for you. Clean Phone allows parents to be able to control their kids' phones whether at home or on the go. There's a handful of things that it does extremely well. One of them is managing apps. If you don't want your kids to have a certain game on their phone, then you can push it into parental control settings, and it will not be able to be installed onto your kid's phone, which is pretty incredible. Also, it can do the reverse. If you want your kids, for example, to have some sort of scriptures on there, or for a school app or whatever, Life 360, you can make it so that your kids cannot uninstall that app. Pretty cool stuff. Also, it does do phone and text message monitoring, so you can see which texts your kids are sending and they're receiving. You can also see who they're calling and at what time they're calling them. Pretty important stuff. And you can also schedule app usage. So if you don't want your kids to be playing Angry Birds or Flappy Birds past 9 o'clock, you can definitely schedule that, and it will turn off at 9 o'clock. Pretty cool. Also, you will get screen time reports of exactly how long they've been spending on their time on their phone and exactly which apps they've been spending time on. So if your kid's been telling you that they've been doing homework for the past 3 hours on their phone, and you go look at the screen time report, and you can definitely tell that they have been playing Clash of Clans for the last 2.5 hours, definitely time to have a conversation. So this is just something to help your kids get a good grasp of how to responsibly use a phone. Now, let's talk about exactly the new announcement that Clean Outer has just announced. So Clean Outer has just announced a Wi-Fi only option. So if your kids are begging for a phone for Christmas or maybe the holidays or whatever it may be, or they just want a phone in general, but the parents either A, don't feel like it's time for, like they're too young to have data plan, or B, the parents just don't want to pay for a separate data line, then this is the perfect opportunity to get started with Clean Phone. We have now launched a Wi-Fi only option to where you get all of these same parental controls, except they cannot send or call, which is so simple. And you can still manage their apps, you can still manage their app usage, as well as screen time reports. Remember those cool iPod Touches that everybody used to have? Yeah, it's basically like an iPod Touch, which is what so many young kids need, because so many young kids are so well skilled with technology that it can actually be used in so many positive forms. So to say that they don't get a phone at all just because they're too young to text or call is kind of unfair to them. So this is a great option that everybody should consider if their kids want a phone, but parents don't want to pay for a data plan, or they don't want to have to worry about managing data. So this is definitely an option that everybody that has an interest in Clean Phone should check out. Make sure you check the link down below in the description to learn more about Clean Phone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one.